Hello everybody, we're recording a replay, and I'm also broadcasting live on Twitch, because I'm starting to do that now. And probably one of the most abrupt transitions for the guys actually watching at the moment they've ever seen. But people watching on YouTube won't notice the difference. So where do I deploy my stuff? We've got Sherwall, Hospitalizer, Dracursor, Fishbed, Sherwall, as I just mentioned, Joker, which I just played with in a previous game today, but then my computer crashed, so that wasn't recorded. Apollo, I'm just going to call this guy Apo. Deuce Squad, and me. I deploy to the... where do I deploy? Left! I see this line of stuff, and it's like, yep, I'm over here. Because I'm the only one who does that. We are against Infinite Luck, God of the Share. Okay. The Point Blank, Blackhawk, Evan AC, because that's what I'm going to call him, Brian, Rommel, Bank, Hardcore, and Lord Quad. I don't like banks, so I'm going to be destroying banks. Actually, I don't know where he deploys. Rommel is in front of me with Blackhawk. And I'm supporting this guy because he was crying for help. In the center we have Dracursor and what's his name? Sherwall. This area we have Deuce Squad and just Deuce Squad, and on the right we have Sherwall as well. And the game started, so we're gonna stop looking. Yeah, I've got this place too. And Fishbed is there. And the usual opening, which is becoming overly standard because no one can actually fight against it effectively, which is stupid, because it is really easy to defeat. But people don't do it, and there's MiG spam over here from Deuce, with a few SU-7 BK all things. Guy just takes out the tornadoes with MiG spam, which is a very good strategy. Ravens show up. And... yeehaw! Game over for the opponent. Oh, that thing's in between two lines of fire! Lucky command unit! I did kind of manage to catch those guys. That recon made it through. I've taken up the practice of splitting my forces up here. One side goes this way, one side goes this way, because then they get stuck in the fire. This has been driven into the fire and is now dead. Or will be shortly. These guys this time are going off that way. Or do I just send them over here and go that way? I don't remember. It's been a while. And this guy's just... yep, it just died. Oh, he drove into the fire! Oh, that's good for me! And they're driving other stuff into the fire. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Joker will have an easy time. Over here, they drove through the fire as well, but all their stuff is panicked and damaged except for that one. And we've already got this place, so I expect these guys to do pretty darn well. Air power has penetrated all the way into their rear. That's funny. That's not really good for them. Artillery is being fired. That. My guys have penetrated there because, well, no one ever defends this adequately. I've watched enough of these replays. No one defends this adequately. They very rarely defend this adequately. They don't even have Echo. This is not really usually defended adequately either. These areas are always thin. It's just timing on how you take advantage of it. You have to do it carefully. These places are always where the heaviest fighting is. My Malyukas have shown up and are starting to pelt the Abrams with guided tank missiles. And I've killed the command unit there. Haha. They still don't have Echo. This is a destruction game. They're really losing points by not having anything in Echo. I'd actually put a higher priority in putting things in Echo than Charlie. And they're only just getting Golf. This guy's working on getting here. Oh, I've set this place back on fire again. They're shooting at my Malyukas. Whatever, I've got a boat ton of them. I don't know, can you hear me over the commenting in the chat? If anyone's actually watching. Oh well. Guys, drop some napalm on here, which is a very good idea. All this stuff is really too close, but they've only got anti-aircraft infantry there. This is too loud. Options. Audio. Turning that down. Apply. Continue. That's a little bit better, I guess. We got fire there, just driving from... Are those loaded? No, they're not. Fire is a great way to flush tanks out of trees. Joker's sending his T-80s in. Urals have gotten through. Bombing... NATO's bombed that to death, which is understandable because their biggest strength is bombing. Roland is still alive. Blackhawk is calling for help. Sending in the M48s, because that's a sign they've got that under control. Unless it's me, where like the M48 would be my best tank. Because I use crap for extra challenge. And that's on fire now. We pretty effectively have this in the bag at this point. Deuce is not using the best army. He is using a Polish... Is it all Polish? Yeah, it's all Polish. It seems to be an airborne deck of some sort. And he's winning. Doing pretty well here. He's got infantry in the town now. Not much going on there. This guy wants to... Hospitalizer wants to attack here. Only got M48s. Am I mobilizing anything? It's mostly Joker. I've got some stuff over there, mostly the Malyukas. It's been a while. I don't remember all the stuff I have here. Oh yeah, most of my stuff ended up in here as usual. Because I grabbed this. It's one of my targets right off the bat to grab. Strike Eagle's dropped its bombs. Hit the back. These things are just terrible. Accuracy of 6, HE power 3. Even if they do hit something, it's not going to do anything. Need napalm? Because I can napalm. That's about right. I was completely confused as to why they didn't have this, because now I'm going to grab it with my own helicopter. Oh, they just grabbed it too. Ding! You don't get to keep it. Okay, so you guys can hear me. That's good. No, thank you. Cobras are coming in. Oh, that died. I think that wasn't mine. I didn't send it because he said no thank you. Actually, that came in a good time. I got the Challengers. Abrams are getting... Oh my, that's a devastating hit. Black Hawk wants more help. He's not going to be getting it. I don't... Yeah, he's looking for radar-guided anti-aircraft, and this guy just doesn't have any. He's got some there, but if anything, if he's smart, he has this machine gun, that 30mm radar gun, off. He's dropping his bombs from the Nighthawks there. Lord Quad is helping him with air support, which is good. Except he hit back here, which missed all the tanks. And now these things come out. I'm still preventing them from getting the points from this. If I sent that in earlier, I could have actually started deploying infantry in there. Which would have been hilarious. Nice frowny face. And me being bored, it's like, you know what, I'm going to firebomb this place. Because that command unit's got to be somewhere. And I missed it. It was over there, which is unusual. That is good placement. Most people don't put it there. I was expecting it to be around here or here, which is where it usually ends up. Sometimes it ends up in these woods. Often it'll end up here. But it wasn't in any of those places, which was kind of surprising. This guy's doing very well over here. You guys are getting hammered by the Tunguskas that are coming up. 7 BKLs are coming over here flaming. The Gent Jeff school of taking a spawn point. Some of these guys are going over the town. Some of them are going this way, and these guys are going that way. Multi-prong assault on Echo. I think that's Echo. Yeah, that's Echo. This guy will have Alpha in a moment. I kind of want to discover how much infantry there actually is in there. There's still fighting going here. Deuce has not quite secured this location yet. Granted, regardless of whether he secured it, they certainly can't use it. Spamming those to there. And this area is just kind of standing there. Not much is happening. Here, Abrams is doing its job. I'm getting killed. Do I get in there? Yep, I see it. Does this kill it? I don't remember. I think it does, though. Boom, 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 boom. Done. Booyah. Mine. And I just start spawning stuff. Because now this is entirely my area. It is mine. I will own it. This attack is coming in here against us from Corto. Not really working all that well for him. These ASU-85s are not really equipped to stop it. Ooh, I just zoomed in time to see it die. But, good use of napalm, covering. And my stuff is starting to come out of these woods. Didn't see what he commented there. Attack. So he's got it. He just needs a command unit now. Deployed infantry here to clear out the woods. These T-55Ls here are going to take out the Abrams. They do a very good job of it too. People really underestimate the T-55.